cannot make this shit up. The cat is over here chasing a fucking bunny rabbit. Come on, buddy. Come on. Don't bite me, please. Come here, buddy. Oh, you're so scared. What a way to start the morning. Your heart's going crazy. Goodness gracious. Alright, let's see, where do we want to take you? Oh, little buddy. He's in shock right now and super tired, so, we're gonna put him in a little box and let him take a nap. Okay, it's been a couple hours. Let's see how our little guy's doing. Alright. Oh, good morning, buddy. Are you ready to go outside? Yeah? Look at you, nice and awake. Okay, looking much better. All right, let's do it. Oh, look at that. There's our guy. Hello, buddy. He doesn't look like he wants to leave.
He's like, found a new home.
Yeah. You don't want to leave, huh?
Yeah, people walk their dogs here, so.
There he goes. Look at him go. Bye-bye, buddy. Have a good life. Literally cannot make this shit up. The cat.
Hey, Shalom, Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles, the great millstone, and willing teach well who taught us his truth. This is Brother Yashamai from the GMS Atlanta camp. I came across this video, just some late night social media perusing, and I just felt compelled to put this video together because as I saw this video, it's a heartfelt video, but it's also very spiritual, because it goes into the story of Yasharallah. It goes into who we are, So I got a couple precepts pulled up, and I just want us to expound and really focus, bring to mind the love of the Father, the love that the Father had for us, us men that are able to hear this truth. Okay, so let's go ahead and get some precepts here. Ecclesiastes 3:18, I said in mine heart concerning the estate of the sons of men, that the Most High might manifest them, and that they might see that they themselves are beasts. Okay, and the reason I bring that up is because the very first part that we see here in this video is we see that cat chasing the rabbit, man. And, the Most High likens the heathens unto beasts, unto animals. Israel as a nation, man, we have been chased by everyone. Us being in that pool right there, swimming, that's us. That was us in the dead state, just going, during the time of the transatlantic slave trade. That was us during the conquistadors. That was us during the Trail of Tears, just dead. Literally just dying, coming back, going into the spirit world, coming back, in that same pool, and there was nobody there, But matter of fact, I got one more precept here. Jeremiah 50, verse 7, it says, all that found them have devoured them, and their adversaries said, we have fed not, because they have sinned against Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, the habitation of justice, even the power, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, the hope of their fathers, man. All these nations saw us, man. All these nations saw us in that pool, and they were just waiting, They all had a part in this, man. But then what ends up happening, after the 3.5 years that we didn't have this truth, the Most High picked us up. He picked us up in front of the nations, and now he's setting us in order. He took us from dirt. He took us from death, and he brought us to a great place, man, which is where we are today. I want to go ahead and get a precept on that. Psalms 40, verse 2, and these are precepts that were coming to mind as I was watching that video. This is Psalms 40:2. It says, He brought me up also out of a horrible pit, out of the miry clay, and set my feet upon a rock and established my goings, man. And that's exactly what we see here. You know, the Most High picked us up, man. He picked us up. He covered us. He gave us warmth. He gave us love. You know, he picked us up from the filth that we were in, you know, from the idols, from certain death. Without this truth, without the Most High picking us up, you know, where would our minds be right now, you know, concerning the estate of this world? You know, we'd probably be bugging out, you know, we'd be, you know, going nuts just like the entire world is. And, you know, one thing that stuck out, you know, that the rabbit was in shock, you know, when he was in the box, he was in that safe space now. That's us, man. You know, that's us, you know, that's us waking up unto this truth and then just, you know, wanting to just chill, you know, and stay in the presence of Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai. This is Ephesians 2:4-5. But the Most High, who is rich in mercy for his great love, wherewith he loved us. And that's exactly what he did. He loved us. And that word love, that's a verb. That's an action. And what was the action that the Most High did? He picked us up from death and he set us in a safe place. And where is that safe place? That safe place is his shadow, it's his word, it's his truth, it's this ministry. Verse 5, even when we were dead in sins, has quickened us. You know, quicken goes into life-giving, has quickened us together with Hamashiach by grace. You're saved. And that's exactly what the Most High did, man. He picked us up. He picked us up from filth and put us into a warm spot, man. You know, so, you know, this is, to me, this stuck out, man, because this was our journey, man. This is Yasharallah. At least that's what, you know, what's going on, you know, in my mind. And then what ends up, you know, he comes back, he checks on them, and then look at that. Completely different, you know, because now we go from this image here, you know, we go of a, you know, dirty looking, nasty, just ugh, you know. But then what? After abiding in his truth, the Most High came back and we are changed, completely dry. And that's, you know, that's where we are now. You know, we're completely changed from when he saw us, you know. 1 Peter 2:2 says, as newborn babes desire the sincere milk of the word, that ye may grow thereby. And that's exactly what we've done. We've grown in the truth. We understand who we are. We understand what the scriptures truly say. And we are a different creation, man, because we started with the milk. 2 Corinthians 5:17. Therefore, if any man be in Hamashiach, he is a new creature. Old things are passed away. Behold, all things are become new. And that's exactly what we see here. We see a change in the appearance, just as with us, you know, we see it, and you know, other people see it from the outside looking in. You know, we're not moved by the craziness of this world. You know, our diet has changed. You know, our outlook, the peace. We're a completely different creation in Hamashiach because of what Hamashiach did, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai did. You know, let's continue on with the video here, because after we've grown, after, you know, we've felt the love of Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, then what? It says he doesn't want to leave, you know, and, you know, that's us now. And that's how we're going to be. We don't want to leave. You know, we don't want to leave the love, the presence of the Father. And then, you know, this was touching. You know, he said, bye-bye, have a nice life. And so, you know, we'll go ahead and close it up with some precepts here. Psalms 91 verse 1, he that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty. And, this precept came to mind because the rabbit didn't want to leave the box, and that's us. We're not leaving his presence. We're not leaving, and, this is also a prayer that needs to be said. We don't want to leave his presence. We don't want him to leave us either. That's the only difference in the video between our Father is that when the rabbit left, the guy, he didn't see the rabbit anymore. But once we've been, once we've chewed, once we've drank the sincere milk and we begin to grow, the Most High, he sends us out. This is Jeremiah 1 verse 5. It says, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations, man. And that's exactly what the Most High has done. Him picking us up from death, him waking us up into this truth. It was for us to do the work. Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. That's the whole duty of man. And as we continue to grow, we are called to be a prophet unto the nations, and who are those nations? Those nations are Israelites. We are to call the elect into the marriage of the Lamb, man. So, just wanted to bask in the love that the Father has showered us in, man. And there's plenty more scriptures that came to mind, but I didn't want to be too long with this video. So let's not forget whom Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai is. Let's not forget what he's done for us. And let's continue to do the work. I'm going to let the video play. And until the next one, Shalom, brothers.
Hello, buddy. He doesn't look like he wants to leave.
He's like, found a new home.
Yeah. You don't want to leave, huh? There he goes. Look at him go. Bye-bye, buddy. Have a good life. Literally cannot make...
All praises to Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Bahasham Krakatash, double honors to the elders and the apostles, a great millstone. Until the next one, Shalom.